folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. I am here on the Goldcrest Productions map, and got Ellie Mae burning off our money there up harvesting the one field, so I figured we'd better get down here and make some of the money back up. Still got a bunch of this timber we cut to fit that other shed in there, so that'll make us a little bit of cash. Well, a little bit being the key word. A couple $100 a chunk. Mind you, these are pretty small chunks. I'm not surprised that's all we get for them. What you doing? There you go. Ah. See, that wasn't so hard. Don't ever do that, people. Climb up on a conveyor for a piece of grindy, chewy equipment like that. I used to actually ride the conveyors at the work plant when I worked, or the wood plant when I worked at a mill up in the north end of the Vancouver Island. It beat the heck out of walking a quarter of a mile and then climbing a 6-story ladder to the top of the silos. Mind you, they'd probably also take your job away if they ever caught you. As it was, well, they can't take your job. They would have reported you to the union, that's for sure. But boy, I'll tell you, it turned a 20-minute journey that quite often was not the funnest one to make. The weather is notoriously bad in that part of the country. And yeah, quite often made for a much better journey doing it that way. Except once I got about halfway up and the conveyor shut down. I thought, yeah, this isn't good. So, probably a wise choice. I chose to walk the rest of the way to the top on the conveyor as opposed to working my way back down, because there was just a blockage down near the bottom. Chips had overflowed and had ground the belt to a stop, so that shuts the entire conveyor system down all the way up, so you don't end up with huge pileups. Well, that makes up for probably most of Ellie Mae's wages, which is kind of what we were here for. Awesome. That's a very effective way of being able to deal with that stuff, I must say. Okay. Go find a place to park up our trailer. Hello, happy cows. You know those ones are happy because they're eating. Yeah, so we've got Ellie Mae harvesting the crops so that we could get wheat to put into the composter, so that it could become the waste required for the greenhouses. Run into one small issue. You don't get a lot of straw from soybeans. So, yeah. I started her up on the field and then happened to look, and the grain thing said, soybean. I'm like, alrighty then. Yeah, help if you look at the plants before you climb in the harvester, you goofy. So, yeah. Now I gotta wait till she finishes harvesting soybeans. Then we can get her onto the field of wheat, which is kind of alright because we're actually only at about 80% ripeness. So, what else are we doing? That's empty. Okay. It's just sitting there because, well, you know, where else would it be? Let's check how our millet production is coming, shall we? I hear you, Dexter. What's up, buddy? Well, we still got a ways to go. We've still got a ways to go. Alright, let's check the conditions on our critters, shall we? As we park up the ACB. See, I was actually preparing my video for upload last night to YouTube. Don't remember which one it was, but I noticed as I was typing that nothing that I was trying to capitalize was in fact capitalizing. That's an issue. So I have a Logitech G110 gaming keyboard. I mean, it's a really low-end gaming keyboard for Logitech, but it certainly works efficiently enough. In fact, has done so for 9 years. Finally, the left-hand shift key has given out on it. It's no longer functioning as a shift key. So, what the heck is that? Seems to leave a little extra strip of who knows what here beside our poopler trees. Look at that. Good timing. But anyway, yeah, so now it just happens. And I'm parked in your way. No, it just happens that when, thanks to me brother Mikey, I bought my new computer a year ago. One of the things was that they offered was if you did a review where you purchased it, in this case through Staples, they would send you a free gift. And the free gift that they sent me was a Cooler Master Devastator 2 keyboard and mouse combo set. They retail for about 40 bucks Canadian on Amazon. And I never actually used it. It is a red LED backlit keyboard and mouse. I mean, decent enough. It's a nice size. It has what they're calling, what Cooler Master is calling, mechanical switches, which means, here, if you're normal typing, it has that clicky mechanical switch thing. But what they've actually done is they're using the plungers and the basically the same housing. Like, it looks like a blue switch underneath, but they're not a mechanical switch. They're using the same little depressor thing and all of that as mechanical switches use, but then they're contacting a membrane as opposed to actually a mechanical relay. So yeah, interesting though, because unlike mechanical switches, if you operate the key slowly, it's completely quiet. In fact, it's incredibly more quiet than my Logitech was. Really, you're going to tell me what the silos are for? Okay then. That'll do. So yeah, but if you type normally, it actually sounds like you're clicking away on, I don't know if I would say they were blue switch quality, like as far as the clackities kind of sound, but definitely have more of a mechanical sound. And they're quite comfortable to type with too, so that's kind of a bonus, eh? Alright, time to go get around. I want to have a look here first. Yeah, the keys aren't quite the same place either. I actually have to look at the keyboard to find the escape key. Because the Logitech had a whole, like, it was much bigger than this, and it had a whole set of what they call G keys, or memory keys, on one side. So, where you could set up macros, basically, is what they were a bunch of extra macro setups. And you could actually, huge amount of programmables. Frankly, very few of which I used, unless I was doing MMOs or something. So, what do we got going on here? The Piglies are like top to the max. They couldn't be happier if they, no productivity, but that's only because we haven't been on here. So basically we're just looking at silage and power food for the moose, and then they too will be fully functional. So, I can do this. But first, we do want to get, this is actually, yeah, it is. Just making sure it wasn't another field of, soybean or who knows what. Something that's not going to give us what we need, which is to say straw. Alright. Because I don't believe we have any amount of it put anywhere. far as I remember, anyway, we don't. I could be wrong. I mean, we do have a storage barn over there. It might be worth checking out. Because if we could make a run out and get that compost at least started, that would be a big help. Why are you still producing dust? Look at that. Like, what the heck? Why are you still doing that, man? This is a mod, eh? As soon as I go and hit the starter, she stops. Yeah, that's definitely a wee bit of a bug in the mod. Don't drive on my poplar trees. So although I have done the poplar harvest thing, mainly just to demo it for the channel, the thing I don't know is, do they grow back? Because I know once you chop them, they're about that height still. Almost like you were just topping them all. Which would make more sense to me. I can't see you would plant brand new trees every time. You know, I could see that you would prune everything off of the top and take advantage of that said pruning. But, so I don't know. We'll try that. Once they're at a point where we can harvest them. Alright, now we do, and I mean that in the nicest way, we do want you to produce us some straw. So, enable straw swath we shall. Beautiful. We no longer need that. We are going to hire up, and who did we get? Oh, we got Jethro. Get the heck out of the harvester. That boy is as likely to crash as he is to make it to the end of the row. Ah, well. We made a deal with the Clampets. That's what we get. Boy, oh boy. Well, here we are. Yes. What is left of our soybean field. We'll have to start tending that pretty quick, but versed and all, I know that we have silage because we have that specialized silage silo. And I have applied appropriate craft to it. So, let's, let's grab the moo. Nah, let's not. I feel in the mood for a Fortis. I think it'll be ideal for the couple of tasks I'm about to do. Hidoo the cows. I'm about to satisfy your wildest dreams. Woo. Alright, now before I go gathering a silage, I just want to have a look at something. Since we do have a straw storage barn up there, and since I can barely remember what I did last episode, leave alone anything beyond that, I'm going to go and take the offhand chance that I might have actually put some in here at one point or another. Doesn't look like it though, does it? And boy, oh boy, that couldn't be more awkward if they'd have tried. Alright. That should be under it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Selected silo is empty. Alright. Well, now we know. That's, like I said, that's what I thought anyway. But I do know that I dumped, I believe it was grass, into this thing. So we should at least have a bit of silage for our cowy friends. Well, I think it's got a readout on it, doesn't it? Somewhere or something. Here we go. And it tells me that I have, 32% full, for heaven's sakes. It's just begging to be taken out. Alright. Get you under that thing, lovely. And fill her up, or at least a portion thereof. I'll go about 5,000 liters, I think. Good enough. 5505. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's water. Where's the other one? There it is. There it is. Alright. We could probably load some into the mixed feed too, so that we'd have mixed feed for them. Whoopsie. Or we could just drive into the fence. Hey, hey, moose. Looky, looky. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Boom. 5,000 silage. What do you think? You want mixed rations? Oh. Yeah. They're quite a crew. Yeah. Alrighty, well, we know what this means. Add the trip to the silage silo, and then we will flip that off into the mixed rations machine. Get that started. And then we'll split what we get on the hay between the compost. Alright, fill her up. How's our thing doing? 71%. Nice. Yeah, we'll split what we get for the hay between the compost and the mixed feeding facility. I'm just going to let that fill up. Because I don't think we have anything in it yet, do we? Again, that's just a guess. But, oh, look, we do, actually. We get 23,000 grass. So, yeah, silage and straw, and that'll get that up and running. Brilliant. Excuse me. 84% on the heat, huh? Well. Nah, you gotta turn around. I got time for this. Yes, I do. What do we got in there? 12,000. Sure, that's lots. That is lots. I don't want to burn all of it in here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, not quite. There we are. Da-dee-dee-dee. Lovely. Just lovely. Alright. For the moment. Alright, let's go grab your big brother. Get this fella emptied. I believe we left it up here, didn't we? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, overall, you know, if you're ever looking to grab yourself either a spare to have about the place in case something goes wrong, or even a entry level or, you know, inexpensive keyboard and mouse setup that will get you some gaming done and you know, looks pretty good, quite comfortable, responsive. Tell you, you could do worse than spending the money on one of these Cooler Master Devastator 2 sets. They're actually pretty nice. The keyboard is really good for the money. You know, it's got multimedia keys on it, and ones that make sense. you know, easy, like extra ones for your record, pause, forwards, volume, all of that. And then of course you've got your normal F keys, as opposed to the ones where they split between a normal F key and a function key on the same one. Yeah. And they're laid out so they don't take out any more space on the keyboard. It's really small compared to my old Logitech, that's for sure. Alright, let's pull you out of the way. Awesome. Now, do that job, girl. Do that job. Alright. Yeah, I don't know that you're quite the beastie for my next project. I think we might want something with a little more oomph. So here's a question, do I actually have a... don't think I do. I didn't have a loading wagon, eh? That's probably not the freshest I knew. Okay. The bestest. Oh, there it is. I can see it. I do. Excellent. I mean, I wouldn't mind baling some of this, but at least the first run for the... that's not a loading wagon I see, though, is it? No, that was the back of my mower. Uh-oh. We're not out of the woods yet. Oh, there we go. Ew. Well, you're a little tinier than I might have liked, but I guess you'll do. We got the right tractor for you, that's for sure. Yes, we do. So let's quickly fill you up, shall we? Put your little thing down. Get you up and running. Let's suck some straw. Hey, piggies. Having a day, are you? Awesome. Happiest crew in the whole farm, I tell you. There we go. What in heaven's name are you doing? What am I seeing? I don't know, Jethro. Oh. I don't know, man. Why don't you, like, you know... Heck, I don't know. Go join the circus or something. Just... wow. You're just not that good a farmhand, dude. Seriously. I don't even want to think about it. No siree. There's half. Alright. Get this compost going. Yeah, I didn't need to switch the mouse out, but I thought since they are... Alright, there we are, we're full. Since they are a combination, I would try them. I had actually just repurchased a new Logitech G300 gaming mouse after my last one, again, after 7 or 8 years. Ended up packing it in. So, but I thought I'd try these together. The mouse is not anything, you know, really, really special by any means. But it is certainly functional, and it's a little bit larger. Even with my small hands, I do find the Logitech G300 to be a little bit tiny. You know, and after long gaming sessions, the palm of my hand actually gets a little sore. I think because so much of it is not up on the mouse, it's actually just down on the mouse pad. So, alright, we've got an opening here. Let's jet out. Dang, this little tractor's filthy. Good heavens. I think I was that farmer that never washed his kit. I do believe it's this next road, so I know that it's not far from us. There we go. Lovely. Oh, look at that. The bridges are flooded. That's not good. That is not good. Wow. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Compost, take all my straw. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I was actually, I thought the ramp went right up from that wall. It obviously does not, of course. It's own separate little aminal. There we go. Let's do this thing. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bump. F1. Alright, so we've got fuel. We now have waste. Excellent. It will now produce compost. Coolio Tulio. Indeed, man. Alright, well. Beautiful. So the next trailer will go into the mixer. And everything past that, we will bale. But I think, guys, I'm going to call the episode here. I think that's a pretty good wrapping up point. We've now got the compost master mastering its compost. And that will produce for us the feed we require, because it apparently turns diesel oil and straw into waste. And that waste is, I don't know. But whatever. The stuff that comes out of the other side of that big red monster we're going to feed to our greenhouses, and that'll complete that portion of the production chain. So I'm very excited for that. Can't you see? Look, I'm just jumping up and down. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah. Alright. Ooh. Nice smooth drive up the hill. Excellent. Wow, done and done, hey? Okie dokie. Well, color me impressed. Alright guys, next time around we will carry on. Get the rest of the productions and stuff up and going here. Well, Jethro, you're a bit of a meatball, but at least you finished the job. And see how we make out with the compost and the rest of the harvest, etc., etc. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you do indeed enjoy the content. Leave lots of comments. Whatever you think you need to say, feel free to leave it below. Beyond that, well, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 17 here on the Goldcrest Productions map. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. Oh yeah, this mouse doesn't have the automatic record stop combination set up. Where are those keys? Oh, there they are.